All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. At is Mr. Taliaferro on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, a couple weeks ago when J. Cole released his album, I was in my video saying, look, J. Cole's got to do an interview. He's got to do an interview. He's got to do some type of press. I said that because with artists, I don't like when too much time builds up and we have not heard from them. I believe it creates this sort of, it's not healthy, right? I think fans should be up to date with the artist and where they're at with it in life. I don't believe any artist should be able to get away with dropping music and not explaining themselves. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Now, people were like, yo, if he don't want to do interviews, he don't want to do interviews. I said all that to say, this is why Drake should do interviews. You shouldn't allow stuff like this to build up because it looks bad for that boy from Toronto, Aubrey Graham, right now. So there are so many questions that need to be answered with Drake right now. Question number one, what in the hell were you doing with a damn black face mask on your face? I've heard reports that it was for a school project, by the way. I've heard other reports that it was for a photo shoot, and the photographer was online saying, look, it was Drake's idea to wear that black mask on his face. What in the hell were you thinking, Drake? I don't get that one at all. But there's other stuff that we need to understand. Why did Pusha T name this record the story of Adidas? I was up all night like, yo, what in the hell is an Adidas? What does that mean? And I thought about it. I know Drake just signed with Adidas, and I'm like, yo, what's the connection here? Pusha's got, there's got to be something. He's definitely done his homework, has Pusha. And Pusha did a Breakfast Club interview this morning, and he explained it. He flat-foot explained it. He said the Adidas is Drake's clothing line that he was about to announce on Adidas, because we understand that Pusha T is plugged in the fashion world, so he knows what's going on. Drake was about to start a fashion line, Adidas, and this is what Pusha T claims. This is according to Pusha T. He said this on the Breakfast Club this morning. Adonis is his son. That's where the name Adidas comes from for his clothing line. And Drake is preparing to release not only his clothing line Adidas, he's also going to announce that he has a kid named Adonis with the clothing line. This is according to Pusha T. This is not a Taliaferro report. This is the man behind the pen. He started these rumors. Now, Pusha T acknowledged during that Breakfast Club interview, he called in. He was like, yo, we couldn't know about your child until you started selling sweatsuits and sneakers. Now, the Breakfast Club went on to ask him about, are you done? Are you going to release another record? And Pusha said he's not going to release another record unless Drake responds. And he's like, I'm ready. I got more smoke. He was like, it was only Surgical Summer Part 1. He's got more smoke and more information and dirt in the chamber. And they were asking him about, yo, what's going to happen if Drake's got a big one on the way for you? Pause. Pusha was like, yo, I don't think Drake needs to be talking about rap right now. I think there are other questions that he needs to be answered right now. He was like, Pusha said this exactly. He was like, I don't even hang around my friends who don't pay their child support, let alone being around people or let alone dealing with somebody like Drake who reportedly was hiding a kid. Pusha said he ain't got no skeletons in the closet. He was like, like I said, he won't hang around people who owe child support. So he said he's ready for war. And he explains where this Adidas came from. He claims he got all this information because he got some inside knowledge about Drake's upcoming clothing line. It's a stem from Adidas, who Drake is now signed to as he moves on from Nike/Jordan. And Drake was about to call this line Adidas because it's named after his son Adonis, who he was about to introduce to the world soon. Now, again, in the record, Pusha T is claiming that Drake is hiding his kid somewhere because he had the kid with I don't know, was she a porn star or a stripper? I don't know at this point in the game. But it's a chick that Drake and his team, according to Push, have cleaned up a lot. to be able to look a little better and not as thotty, as she will be the person to usher in Drake's first child, to the best of our knowledge at this point. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Don't take it for granted. So that's a little knowledge on the story of Adidas. This video will live forever, and I like that a lot. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!